Hi, my name is Komi Olaf, and we're out at our Gallipo Center workshop right now with MadeMill, and I'm just going to show you some of the progress that we've made with the pod so far. Currently what we've done right now is we've laid down the insulation on the floor, which is going to serve as the floorboard. We have like 3 layers of insulation right now, run in different directions, and our floorboards are going to go on top of that. This is the wall frame that we've built for both the front and the end of the pod. If you come very close here to this curve, we had a lot of difficulty trying to figure out how we're going to frame that wall, but Janet came up with a very brilliant idea, I believe, where we treated the wood the same way we had treated the insulation up top, so cutting grooves through the wood and then bending it naturally along the curve, and it's worked out perfectly. There were a couple of failed attempts, but all of them have been able to stay still. This is going to be our recording studio. This is where the digital media lab is going to be, and the way I envision it is by the time we close it off, all our crazy and exciting ideas are going to go into this room. So we're going to treat the walls differently. We're going to treat the curve differently in this particular room. It's going to be a bit closed off from the rest of the pod. So a lot of craziness is going to go on in here. This is going to be the main office space. And we're going to build a little bit of a ledge here, which will have a garden, an indoor garden, a very small garden, as well as a bench. And up top yesterday, while we were at Home Depot and IKEA, we were looking for storage spaces. And those storage spaces are going to go up here. So we're going to attach it to this wall, and it's going to hang sort of like a bulkhead on the inside. We've also found ways of strapping our walls. The reason why we have all these pieces of wood running horizontally along the ridges of the metal here is to provide strapping for the insulation that we have sitting on top. So initially we had them spaced out every 3 or 4 rows, but as we kept on adding more and more insulation on the outside, we needed more and more strapping. So now we filled up all of these, and these are also going to serve as structure where we can install our cells. We're going to have cells going on each one of these ribs, going down like this, a few different cells that could be special order for whoever is buying a pod. Like if you want a special kind of cell going in here, we're going to have a variety of them. So that's what this structure is serving right now. And currently we also have, this is the same back wall, so we framed it the same way we framed the end at the other side with 2x6s. And we've built up enough insulation in here to be able to handle the door frame. And we're going to install the windows last. And if I just bring you out here for a little bit, we had a very nice idea to extend the east projection coming up here. So initially we had this wall going all the way up to where the galvanized steel is right now, and it was sort of flat. But as we're studying it, we came up with this idea to build this extra projection coming up here, which we really like. We're going to have our final roofing sheet going over that so that it becomes sort of like a threshold going into the pod. The same thing extends down here to the side, and we're going to have that wrap around towards the end, so that it sort of bookcases the pod. It's going to be beautiful. We've made a lot of progress, and we look forward to unveiling the pod for you.